Here in the United States of America, there are a lot of types of J1 visa. In my case, I am a J1 visa holder from the Philippines, and this is through a teacher exchange cultural program. In this video, I am going to share to you on how I was able to extend my 3 years into 5 years of teaching here in the US. So let's dive in and let the journey begin. Hello everyone, good day from Central Florida, USA. This is Emmary. Welcome to Powerful Couple Journey, where we talk about immigration experiences and how we did it through DIY. In this video, we're going to focus on how to extend your J1 visa. I will put my shoes because I used to be a J1 teacher with 212E rule. Now I am a green card holder, but prior to that, I was able to extend my J1 visa from just 3 years to 5 years. And how did I do that one? First, you really have to have a good standing with your school. Then you could ask your visa sponsor if you are already on your 3rd year as a teacher. You can either ask them or they could email you right away if you are already on your 3rd year and your visa is about to expire. They will not change your visa, not unless you're gonna go to the Philippine embassy back home in the Philippines. What they can do as a visa sponsor is they can renew your DS 2019. That is what I did, and I haven't gone to the Philippines just yet since I've had transitioned from being a J1 teacher to getting my waiver, and now I have my green card because I got blessed to have an American husband, and that is my way to really stay here in the US and have more opportunities, not just teaching. So the focus here is you need to be in good standing with your school, and of course you need to have a good standing with your visa sponsor. Now for those who have their US citizen spouse and they are blessed that they were able to navigate from being a J1 with 212E rule, now wanting to submit their waiver, please do not tell your visa sponsor. Some of the visa sponsor that I know of have been very strict, and they have sent an email lately to the J1 visa holders under their sponsorship that they will have to sign a letter or agreement that says they do not wish to submit a waiver nor marry a US citizen. But I'm telling you, they cannot stop you from marrying an American. But in your own situation, assess this one. Based on my experience, I came here in the US as a single Filipina. My husband, William, is also single, and we are blessed that we were able to connect to each other through a Filipina from the Filipino community that we have here in Central Florida. And that is ordained by the Lord, and I believe that because who would have thought that both of us are single and we are already in our age of maturity. So thinking of the fact that God was able to meet our pathways together, and that is a special way to really tell to the people that if it is ordained by the Lord, it will really happen. So extending your J1 visa is easy. It really depends on your visa sponsor. Some of the J1 visas I know of, like from hospitality management or they are working in hotels, they have different ways to extend as well. But again, it's really up to the visa sponsor and to your good standing if they would like to have your visa extension. And in our case, as a J1 teacher, we do have a visa stamp on our passport that says we are subject to the 212E rule, 2-year home residency requirement, because we are part of the teacher exchange cultural program. And if you wish to go back to your home country like the Philippines, you can change or extend your visa there. I know one friend of mine, he went back to the Philippines on his 3rd year and he was able to change his visa, and it is also up updated. Then the visa sponsor, both of us is the same visa sponsor. It was CICD, now Intrax. Then he was able to change it through extension with the DS 2019. And there are a lot of ways for you to do that one. Just make sure good standing and you can connect to your visa sponsor. Right after my extension, I already have submitted a lot of documents from being a J1 teacher to wanting to get a waiver, then a green card. I never told my visa sponsor about it because I don't want them to have an eyelash about my situation, or they would cut off my visa. And this is the fact where the immigration lawyer that I have asked for through a consultation, she said, even though you got married to your U.S. citizen spouse, it is not a guarantee for you to get a waiver. So much better to just be discreet about it and do not tell your visa sponsor. Did I have an immigration lawyer on my own when I filed a waiver? The answer is no. I just had consultation and I paid subscription on a specific law firm that has helped us with our questions regarding J1 waiver. But in our case, they don't really give us a lot of information. It's all about research. This video is also telling you on how I get my J1 waiver. First of all, once you have your husband or your U.S. citizen spouse, congratulations, because that is your way to get your waiver. It is through submitting exceptional hardship waiver through your U.S. citizen spouse. This is with the USCIS Form I-612 and the Department of State DS 3035. Along with that one, if you're already extended on your 4th year as a J1 visa holder, that is the best time for you to submit. You have your DS 2019 and you have 2 years to buy time. Why 2 years? Because based on my experience and the experiences of our friends through J1 Waiver Helping Hands group that I created, just agree to group rules and I will accept you immediately. They were able to tell that their process for the DS 3035 and I-612, it took them 1 year and 9 months or almost 2 years. Alongside with this, you also have to process your Form I-130. That is the petition for alien relative. And if you wanted to file for a work permit, submit your adjustment of status through Form I-485 and the Form I-765. If you wanted to know more about the details about this, I have a video that I created about the step-by-step process, and it's a playlist that you can watch that is very helpful in my case, since in the year 2021 to 2023, nobody's talking about this from a Filipino perspective that was able to get the J1 waiver to green card. This is our way of sharing our experiences to you, and I am so thankful that because of my American husband William, I am now a green card holder. And now this is our way of sharing our experiences, and we hope that you'll like, share, subscribe to this YouTube channel. That way we could also share this to our friends and family that would also seek on how to extend their J1 visa, or they wanted to get their J1 waiver. This is going to be a lot of process. I am now in the process of creating a bundle on how I did my papers from becoming a J1 to getting my waiver to green card. Please don't forget to go to POWELLFULCOUPLEJOURNEY.com, where we have our templates on how we were able to get our waiver through DIY. If you have a very simple case, I highly recommend to get the templates because it helped us. And this is really a straightforward case where my husband is single prior to getting married, I am single prior to getting married, no divorce, no kids yet, no strings attached. So we are having this process on our own because we know that we have a very strong case and we have the Lord that had helped us along the way. Prayers are very relevant in this process, and please stay on status while you are on the process of submitting your J1 waiver. If you have been in this video, please don't forget to Comment as well which state are you from and what are your specific questions, because I may not be an immigration lawyer, but I can share through my experiences and how we were able to do it through DIY. It is not easy, but with the right process, right timing, you can really get your J1 visa extension, and you can also get your J1 waiver if you are a teacher with 212E rule, 2-year home residency requirement, and was able to have your American spouse and was blessed by the Lord to really fight for that waiver and stay with your spouse and have that life and opportunities that is shared to us in this beautiful country, the United States of America. Thank you so much for watching, and see you on my next video. God bless.